Are you tired of selling your team on defense because you can't get no steals? Are you tired of not being able to get blocks in the paint and it being as soft as Charmin Ultra Soft? Then look no further. This is going to be the best lockdown build in 2K with the name a defensive demon. Who else has made this build? Every time you run across a defensive demon, this puts the fear of God in whoever you go against within the game. So without further ado, I'm not going to waste too much time. Like, subscribe, let's go and get to the build. So first we're going to go into the My Player Builder. And then from there we're going to make a center. And we're going to make him 6'9". And then from there we're going to go ahead and give him a 249 for the weight. And then for the wingspan we're going to make him 7'1". And then from there, we don't really need much. So for close shot, we're going to make it to 65 because we're not going to be in a lot of situations where we're really taking a close shot. And it's going to be open 9 times out of 10. The layup's going to be at a 44. We don't need layup for this build. You know, we're very calm. We're not doing that. We're going to anything that's going to be open. It's going to be a dunk 9 times out of 10. For driving dunk, it's going to be a 63. For standing dunk, we're going to have for a 48. And the reason why we're doing this so we can get easy, simple standing dunks and we're not doing too much. Post is going to be a 52. And then from there, the 3-pointer. You can easily hit consistently in this game. And this year in 2K is probably the easiest to shoot in any 2K we played apart. If you've ever done like rhythm shooting, it's the easiest way. So you're easily going to get that set shot specialist on silver for that 78. And then let's just put that 70. I believe that's a good sweet spot for that. And for the free throw, we're going to put that at 60. You're never going to be at the free throw line. This build right here is definitely more of a part, maybe a back end build if you're playing rec, but it still gets the job done no matter what we're doing. Pass accuracy, we're going to go with 65 for bronze break starter and then bronze dimer. That's all we need. We're not doing anything crazy. Put the ball handle at 45 and speed with ball at 50. And this is literally just in a fast break situation to still get up out of there and we're not slow with the ball in our hands. Now this is what we all been waiting for. For interior defense, you're going to go ahead and put this at 88. Perimeter defense, you're going to put that over there at 85. We're going to go ahead. Now for steal, we're going to put that at 85. Because we need the gold interceptor. And then for block, we're going to put that at 91. And the reason why we're going to put that at 91 is so we can cap break it to get gold paint patroller at 93 with our cap breakers. And you need this very necessary for almost every build this year in 2K to have at least 85 steal. This is the perfect meta attribute that you need is an 85 steal. And then for the 85 perimeter, that's all you need. You're clamping. You're doing whatever you need to do. Now rebounding, because we're playing center, we're going to put this at 91. It needs to be at 91 so we can easily use our cap breakers to put this at a 96 for Hulk. Old boy is going to go at 80. And then now for the speed, we're going to max out speed. Agility, got to be maxed out as well, 75. You're getting strappy with 75. You're still putting people in that cell. In handcuffs, you're still locking people up. Strength, we're going to put that at a good old 85 for legend. Not legend, but you can put legend up there for your +2s. For your immovable enforcer, you're getting bumpy with this. It's how you get them bump steals and make people pick up the ball. And then for vertical, we're going to put that at a good old 83. And that's what's going to complete it because you need the 83 for pogo because you can easily recover and jump over the taller centers that are like 7 foot and 7'4". You're easily getting boards over them. You need that 83 for that high flying denier to get those blocks. And like I tell y'all, when you do your cap breakers on that +2, you easily gonna get those blocks over people and you're chasing down everything, locking everything up. And when you finalize everything for this build, you get a combination of Wes Unseld, Anthony Davis, and DeMarcus Cousins, and that's a defensive demon. Now you can easily manipulate the build in any other way, but for me personally, because I understand if you want to play like Rec more, or you want to play Pro-Am for example, you might want more free throw, and I get that. But this build is to make people quit and make them not want to play the game no more and jump on those bigger centers and make them contemplate life and make them contemplate them builds. This is the perfect build for that. And we can still get our buckets. Whether it's an open midi or whether it's a 3, we can still do our job if necessary to shoot and score. Now I'm gonna show you how to look for cap breakers and where to apply it for this build to make it even better. Now this is my defensive demon that I have for mine. As you see, I put the cap breakers. The first cap breakers you want to put on this build is rebounding, because you can still get good blocks with a 91 and you still do everything you do with this build. But definitely defensive rebounding is going to be the biggest thing you see with this build. For that 96, for that half box out and that half rebound chaser, it's definitely going to do whatever you need to do on any center that you're going to go up against, or any other 6'9" who may have high rebounding. You'll still grab those boards over them because you have that vertical. You can easily jump over anybody. And like as you see, I easily put it up there for that box out beast, and I'll put that other max +1 on that rebound for legend. So who's really going to out rebound me? And as you see, I have the other max +1 on challenger. Like this build right here, y'all, like you see, I got 3 legend badges off the rip, 3 legends. Like who's really doing this for their builds? You know, this is really a defensive demon. This could really make you quit a game, make you contemplate, why can't I do anything? Now the other cap break you want to put on is going to be block, because you want to get that block to a 93. And then you can easily put that block up there, because when you put the block up there, you're going to get that to a gold paint patroller. And then you can put your max +2s and make that legend. So you got 4 legend badges at that point on a single build, just like this. All defense, all rebounding, everything you need to dominate anybody you're ever going to play against. And when in doubt, you can easily do your specialist for shooting if you want, because we can easily get limitless range and put the +2 on that. Or you can put your +2s on set shot specialist to get it to half. That's more so if you feel comfortable with that. Me personally, I'm okay with shooting in any situation. It doesn't matter what it is. For me personally, I feel like I can get a job done, whatever you need. But that's just me though. And also for takeovers, if y'all need any advice for takeovers, me personally, I always come up with 4 different ones for like any occasion. So I got clamp, which is basically what it sounds like. I'm just me guarding in most situations for glue. And it's literally just getting scrappy. It's literally nothing else to it but getting scrappy, getting those steals, doing whatever I need to do. The second one, I got this one, but honestly, if you don't want to do all steal, I don't think that's personally worth it this year in the game. I would say go with Jet personally, because Jet can still get you from side to side. You can jump over everybody still, and you still speeding left and right. You can literally box out anybody, you can chase out anybody. You can live a great life with Jet. Now the third one I personally made for myself was Pop, which is basically what it sounds like, all 3, because you never know, you can always be a popper in this game. Because think about it, a 93 ball, doing everything you're doing, shooting open people, you're living a great life. And when in doubt, comp. Literally, this other takeover is basically what it sounds like. If I'm ever like playing like a very competitive game, or I'm in like the rec, or if I'm playing pro-am, I'm probably going to choose comp 9 times out of 10. So I'm probably going to play center or back end, and I can easily get those atlet passes out there, gets a little bit of 3, and then those old boards is basically what's going to save the game in most situations, so I can still jump over people and get those offensive rebounds. And then, like I said, from there, for real, build specialist, I personally chose to go with defense because I might as well just lean into it because this is a defensive build. But you can always go with shooting to get those extra badges and those extra cap breakers for if you want to go with the shooting to really get it up there. Or you can do whatever. Me personally, I felt like defense was the best thing for me because I could easily get everything up. And the plan, like I told you before, for cap breakers, do your defensive rebounding first. Then get it to that 93 for block. And then from there, personally, I'm trying to get limitless range for that 83 to make them even better. But as you see with the cap breakers, you can literally make this build into however you want. Because you can easily change this build from a defensive demon like this. And you can take away the cap breakers and easily put it on playmaking. Because I got what? I I got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 cap breakers. You can easily put this over here on playmaking for literally ball handling and speed with ball. Or you can make this to a completely different build that can still shoot, that can play really good defense. And then from there, you can put it over here to your driving dunk or post control or however you would like to rework this build. Like, this is a versatile, well-balanced build that can thrive in any situation that you want to put it in. And without further ado, everybody, this is the build, the defensive demon. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and share the video. This is the perfect build if you want to play in all situations and all environments. For even a day one build. I know Christmas is coming up for everybody. Hey, this is the build for you. Like, subscribe, please share the video. Please share the video. I have other videos coming soon. Y'all be safe out there. Peace, love, positivity. Yeah.